Student loans refinancing complete review. Student loan refinancing could reduce the monthly payments for students' loan. There are several considerations in loan refinancing for students' loan because all those who take students' loan would have opted for a federal loan before, and hence refinancing both must involve certain issues. Student loan refinancing issues. One must understand that repaying federal loans would be much easier than repaying student loans. Federal loans are structured in a different way from that of the student's loan. Student's loan is based on the consideration that, the higher the educational status, the higher the income is. Hence, this would demand a higher interest rate. Combining both the principal amount from the federal and the student loan would be tedious, as they would end up in a higher interest rate. Hence, repay them separately or go in for a consolidation program when you have more than two sources of loan. One must understand that the interest rates are not fixed for the entire term. It changes from year to year. Each lender specifies a qualifying criterion for a low interest rate refinance for the student loans. It depends solely on the agency and the lender's policy statement. On refinancing students' loan, one can sufficiently reduce the monthly payments by getting low interest rates. One can also extend the loan term when a repayment is made. This is also lender dependent. It also depends on the student who owes the loan. Most students prefer a low interest rate compared to the extension of the term of loan. In some special cases, extension of loan term may be needed too. When you extend the loan, term repayment would be in petty amounts. However, remember, the longer you pay, the higher gets the interest rate. Still, the repayment would become manageable. Refinancing would once again require processing fee and other paperwork too. Some agencies may demand you penalty for closing the loan. Considering all these issues, repayment must be decided. Student loan refinancing advantages. One can save a lot of money on repaying the loan amount, and none would be ready to understand this issue. Students' education would involve an array of loans on books, tuition, and many more. All these piling up on the interest rate would be too high that this would topple you up. Instead, repaying the possible loans would bring down the interest rates and reduce certain loans from the array we hold. One can start repayment through internet or any other procedures that is acceptable. Interest rate reduces by 60% when the student loan is refinanced during the grace periods. Lender incentives can save money when it's time to refinance student loans. Deferment and forbearance starts over. Need for refinancing. Youth are known for their urgent activities without thinking of their consequences. Many fail to read the documents that are printed for large number of pages. In such case, they do not consider many of the policies of the agencies and they fail to notice them. In such a situation, refinancing students' loan comes into activation. After every month's payment, one day we might be trusted into the policy that we unnoticed when signing the policy statement. One must have been careful when signing for a policy, else nothing could be done in the way middle. No one could change the policies in the midway of a loan. The only remedy would be repayment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.